people that claim that they give about animals and on the same moment eat them. Daar be so full with shit. And that be so extremely abhorrent to me. That be actually just in my eyes is the people that say that they love children and rape them. You don't can love animals and eat them. That's a contradiction. That's an oxymoron. There's a nice human shit story. There's a nice oppressor story. Same thing that NAMBLA, America, Man of Boy Society, a group of openly admitting pedophiles say that they love boys. Yes, they love to murder them, rape them, if you don't like commodities. You don't can see something as somebody as a thing and view them also nicely. And you also don't can be based on discrimination based on arbitrary criteria. If you oppose NAMBLA and you eat meat, dairy, and egg, and you claim that you give about animals, when animals in the meat, dairy, and egg industry get the same treatments as get some of the same treatments as pedophiles and majestic molesters do to their victims. Actually, in the meat and egg industry, they rape animals by animal execution. That's rape. Rape is forcible penetration. They're been also stealing, the children be stolen away from them. And you've been responsible if you eat dairy and eggs for that kind of things. These children be put on a field farm or field concentration camp. Because it's also something that the Nazi did in the time of the World War II. Put Jewish women have their children in their hands, and Nazis rip them away out of their hands. Same thing that we do to other animals. It's not rightly hypocritical to be opposed if it been some, and not being opposed to it if it been somebody else. So if I say you don't can be based on discrimination, on arbitrary criteria. Mother cows sometimes scream for months for their stolen child to give him back to them. And I can only imagine how you scream when your child been stolen away from you and be put on a concentration camp. When they're been 5 months old, these children been then put to concentration destruction camp, slaughterhouse. And cut up in billions of pieces. And the mothers, if they're not can produce enough milk anymore, and most time at the age of 4, around 4, this mother animals been put to concentration destruction camp, slaughterhouse, and be murdered and cut in pieces and be sold for cheap meat, for hamburger meat. Around something like 85% of all the hamburger meat, at least in America, being sold to the veterinary industry. Actually come from the veterinary industry. Something like ivory plate. Something like 95% of all the hamburger meat comes from the dairy industry. So we don't harm the last cows. Actually, if you become veganism is the only thing that makes this world a better place. And it is not hard in contrast with popular dogma, because you will only to give up to eating flesh that you so euphemistically refer as meat. Cow breastfeeding that you so euphemistically refer as dairy, and eggs that be actually the periods of a bird. And stopping with wearing things that come from the skin of other animals that in the first place not belong to humans. Just like human skin also don't belong to cows. Their skin, their fur, their body parts, their milk belongs to their species. Commodification is the crime in any of these atrocities. There's always that the one group think that they're being more special and more superior than another. That's the problem with all forms of discrimination. And so speciesism is not different. Animals be not food, just like women be not punching bags for their husbands and boyfriends, just like blacks be not slaves for the service of the white man. Or vice versa. They're being for their reasons, for their on this planet. So start to be kind, stop being a hypocrite, and let me extend rights to all innocent living beings. And stop being a constant hypocritical control and claiming that some animals, cats, dogs, deserve rights and protection, and other animals, cows, pigs, turkeys, have to be executed. This is absolutely unjustifiable and totally immoral. I think maybe you'll find my word hard and controversial, but so find the slave masters in the time of the slavery, the words of the liberationists. So, place yourself always in the position of the victims if you choose right from wrong, because if you not do, it becomes pretty easily to mock and excuse cruelty, injustice, inequality, slavery, and even murder. But when you being the victim, things look a lot different around that angle. There's no excuse. Peace begins on the dinner table, by what you eat on a daily basis. You don't can pray peace and then do hypocritical violent things. These cows don't want to be your food, just like you want to be their food. Is it not logical to don't want to harm? Is it so hard for humans to be kind instead to be violent? No human group in this damage have to eat animal corpses. If we can put a man on the moon, that with absolute surety we can stop world hunger and we can give anybody a vegan meal. So, help to stop discrimination and injustice by its root, by speciesism. Instead that you play the life savers to it. That's the definition of playing life savers. Say, people in Uganda starve from starvation. And there is a massacre there happening. That don't mean anything as long as you don't go directly to the place and stop it and try to end it. But this is your chance to do actually something about some great injustice. 1, 2, 3 times on the day. By what you put in your body. On a daily basis. And what you support. There is no excuse for veganism. Accept it. Make a plea and move forward. Want you truly to harm innocent living beings, however, nothing harmed you once in their whole life. Because then you'll be nothing more than a psychopath. Go vegan. Or don't ask for some respect in return, because you don't deserve rights if you've not been willing to extend rights to others. That's not how rights work. When darkness and light become one, the reality splinter away and the truth will become visible.